Everyone, before we go into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick overview of what's going to transpire in this update. We're going to be talking about XRP. We're going to go over the XRP technical analysis, and we're going to look at the price action sitting at the 0.7017 level. Right now, we have created a W reversal on the double bottom support at the 673 double bottom. That was also the swing low after a swing high of just about 0.937. We came back down to a swing low of 0.673, went back up to 85 cents, and now we came back down and double bottomed on the horizontal support, which would be the bull flag creation. Now, I preface this with the fact we could still come down to 65 cents and still play out the same trajectory, but if we consolidate out and this flag forms, this bull flag forms properly, and we get the validation now, it would signal a 70% plus pump. Now, obviously, we have to look at both ways, as if we were to break down, we could have a technical target that would be much lower. But everything that's forming right now, the decreasing volume through the daily, it's showing the signs of a very big bullish reversal here. We have the FOMC meeting today. Jerome Powell will announce the Fed rate hikes and his reasoning why. I'm predicting a 25 basis point rate hike. So with that being said, if it's only 25 basis points, I believe the market is baking that in already. That's why we had a lot of consolidation and retracements leading into the FOMC meeting. And 25 basis points more than likely will allow risk on assets and crypto to have a little bit of a move here. But we have to hear if he's being more hawkish or dovish. I think this might very well be the last rate hike for a very long time. So this could play into the fact that we could have some kind of parabolic spike here. As XRP's volume over the last 90 days has shot up by over 1,100% on average. So there's a lot of stuff happening with XRP and on the technical analysis. So if we shape the perception of our reality based on not just the charts, but also the news, and not allow our emotions to dictate our perception, we will have a much better and much easier trading proposition here. And it'll be a lot easier to identify the charts. We use positivity over negativity here, as we don't let our emotions make an irrational decision, and it allows us to stay ahead of what's going on in the everyday crypto world. Make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push my content, and I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 9:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, July 26th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside on the great state of Michigan. So as I always say, going into the FOMC meeting, if it's going to be a nice little bullish push, we want to see a little bit of consolidation heading into the meeting. Looks like that's what we're doing right now. Let's let this load up. This is what XRP is in. Right now, though, in the 4-hour time frame, we so far got rejected early on. We talked about this yesterday. This is a nice consolidation right now, but we're looking to push up and use this W reversal as support. If we can, we have a double bottom formed from over here at 673, and this looks like it's trying to form a reversal pattern, but if it does come down, it could very well push through the 673. And then if we lose the 200-day, your next opportunity would be down here around 65 cents or 659, just depending on how it wants to do this. I believe we're going to get a 25 basis point rate hike. I think the markets are already anticipating this. I think we have already had the correction for it. But you could have a quick dump down once it happens. Right now, our main job here is to try to first layer, get over 713, and then ultimately get over that 736 area. We're trying to form, well, we have formed what looks like a horizontal support, which creates this bull flag, but below it you can see the formation could be equally created a little bit farther down, and that would bring us down to 65 cents. We just targeted 673 for that initial drop, which it hit, and now we need to find out, do we have the support from the buyers? Are the bulls on our side, or are we going to get continued to be pushed further down? The one thing that's in our favor, besides the fact we had a weekly golden cross for the first time since November of 2021, is the volume portfolio. On the push up, the volume, we had 202.9 million, 172.5, then we consolidated. Now, after the consolidation candle on the push down, we had 27.5, 21.4, 37 million, 25.75 million. On this candle right now, we've only had 7.8 million, and there's only 10 hours to go. So these candles are getting smaller and smaller, which dictates that we don't have buying, we don't have the proper buyers to push us farther down. Unless we get a parabolic spike of volume. As we know, if we look at this in the daily, it's pretty easy. If you're having a parabolic spike, you want to see the price volume rising, but you also want to see, so you want the price to increase, but you want a parabolic spike in volume if you're going to have these moves. So we had a nice price increase of 94%, parabolic spike in volume. You can see that. That's a huge spike in volume. Now, we've had a 30% correction. So is the price dropping and the volume increasing? Well, the price dropped 30% and the volume crashed. Look at this. That crashed. Now we're looking for a breakout. The moment we get some green volume over that, that's going to be a bullish divergence here in volume. Decrease, decrease, decrease. We're looking for the first sign of volume in the green. That will start playing over that line and push us out with volume. If we do that, we're going to create a bullish divergence with volume. This is a bullish setup right now. This is a bullish divergence here. We have a price decreasing in, we have a 30% crash in XRP, or correction, I should say, after a nice push up. And now we have a very big decrease in volume. That's a bullish divergence in the making. With the way it's set up, if we can properly validate this bull flag setup, this could help us push through the pattern formation as well. We're judging the bottom part in the 1 hour time frame. So that's our clearest signal we could get. So I'm trying to show you all the signals that we're looking at. If we break down the technical target out of this, would first get you down to the 2020 uptrend. If we broke down and invalidated this entire pattern, you could find yourself at 37 cents and then ultimately 19 cents. But that's out into the maybe. That's maybe. Right now, we're more likely to break up and out. With everything we're seeing, this is signaling a bullish reversal. The volume is just not there to continue breaking down. But if we do see a big breakdown in volume, that could change everything. So right now, you're looking firmly at 65 cents if we were to break 673. But as of right now, we're trying to create a reversal pattern right on the double bottom. So let's see how this plays out. And as I speculated in our live yesterday, this could very well be on its way after the FOMC meeting created this inverted head and shoulders in the short term if it comes up and does something like that. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to show some support, you can send a YouTube super chat and or join Tom's Army, as I do no paid promotions, paid advertisements, or paid sponsorships of any kind. And all my content goes out for free. It doesn't get hidden behind a paywall. So your viewing experience is free. If you're looking to trade XRP or your favorite crypto, video description below, we've got Femex and or Uphold. Femex, no VPN, or Uphold. And you also don't need a KYC. If you're sending crypto off of another exchange to Femex, no KYC is necessary, and you can do $50,000 a day sending and receiving. Make sure you hit that like button, as it will greatly help push me through the analytics. Remember, positivity over negativity, and as long as you have the proper facts, nobody can lie to you.